they gone? Are they gone? Are they away? Have we got peace and quiet now? Awesome. Right, let's pick the right thing that we need to be on. So Rift headphones set as default communication. Settings, audio, headphones, Rift audio, apply. Okay, so that should put it on. That should get everything online there. Now I'm going to have to grab the different window for this. Pulsar, interesting. I don't have Bridge Commander. I so want to buy Bridge Crew. But I don't have. I've just spent like a ridiculous amount of money this week. I don't really want to spend any more, to be honest. I was just going to stick on Elite Dangerous actually and see if I could get it working again properly. But if I want anything different, I do have some things on there that I could try. I was going to try and get it set up with Elite Dangerous so I could use it properly, because I was having problems with it before because of things are not working. But the interesting thing is I've got this. I've got little touch control things with it now as well. Is that the right one? No, that's the left one. Is that the right one? Oh, that's the right one. It's got the Oculus logo on it. That's it. So if I press that should come on. So that's that. I want to ideally do something I can do while I'm sitting down. One thing I could try is let's just go into the desktop thing and see how it works, see how I can get it going. But first of all, I do really want to give this whole chat in Twitch thing, or chat in Rift. No. I make myself coffee flavoured milkshake now just by getting a bottle of skim milk and making an espresso and then just chucking it in. It works really well and it's really nice, and it's low fat and it's low in sugar. So how cool is that? Alright, let's share a window so you can actually see what I'm actually doing. So let's properties for that. That's a display capture. Let's not do that because that gets annoying. Remove, add, window capture, Oculus. So this is what the Oculus interface looks like. Essentially shows you what you've got working. Now I've had some problems with the sensors because my USB setup seems to be shit. Now the biggest problem I've got is that I'm outside. So I'm not outside. The computer's outside the office. So in order to have any USB connectivity into the office, I have to put USB extension cables on. Now I thought I had bought fully USB 2 compatible USB cables, and I paid a fair amount. I didn't buy the cheapest thing that was there. But I'm finding that my USB hubs are quite seriously below par. Even the ones that have had power in them. Now I do have one that is meant to have a power adapter, but I cannot find the power adapter for it, which is annoying. But the issue is, again, I'm just a bit concerned about the cables. But yeah, so getting these two things here to work at the same time was a pain in the arse, which is one of the reasons why I had to recable stuff. I also had to recable because certain power things were just taking too much power, and I didn't have access to a lot of the plugs that I needed to have. So anyway, here we go. So what we've got, if I just show you what's going on with this window at the moment. Things to try for free in the Rift: battle tactics and bullet train is one I have tried, and I had a lot of fun with that. So I might show that as a demo. But I did really enjoy that. But I want to try and get the chat thing sorted because I want to have the ability to do chat in this. So just want to see. There's a video I'm actually looking at to see. Now I already have Stream.io, and apparently it's it is one of the things you can use. I just want to see how it works in VR. So what I'll do is I won't put the volume on for it because I only have the volume set to the Rift at the moment. What's this? VR drop. God, you gotta buy it on Steam. So my issue is trying to buy something. I'm a cheapskate, so do I want to buy something? Now, I was quite surprised when I saw it. I mean, the only reason I've actually managed to get an Oculus Rift is by chance. I was actually looking on Argos's website for something, and I noticed that they had the Oculus Rift listed there for 400 quid, and I thought, 400 quid? I thought it was 700 quid. Holy crap, man. That's quite an old review, 2012. Is that how old the card is? Oh no, it's not. The card is 2012, that card is 2016. So that review must have been a fair while. So this is what's happening is Daddy Hoggy sent me a link that shows the comparison between my old video card, the GTX 660, and the new video card I have, the GTX 1060. When this was written, which I assume would be somewhere around 2016, doesn't actually say. Given the price of the card, obviously it's probably 2016. My old card was 400 quid, and the card I have now was 1,400. Holy shit! But GPU Boss review of it and the performance rating for it in 2016 was 6.5 out of 10 for my old card, and 9.4 out of 10 for my new card. So I have completely redone my entire system now. I'm quite pleased with that. That's nice. That is nice. Wow. Graphics 10 out of 10. Performance per watt 10 out of 10. Value not done. Noise and power 9.1, which is the best out of all the cards. Overall score 9.4. The 970, which is essentially a sort of more recent card, I think, because the It's the 10 series and the 9 series, and then 50, 60, 70 is the relative place on that list. That is quite impressive. What are the benchmarks? Wow. Essentially every game I've got now I can run at full whack and it's not even gonna care. That's amazing. That's quite impressive. That gives me at least the confidence to know that I have the longevity of this computer has now been increased tenfold now. So that'll go in downloads and streaming kit. Open VR Twitch chat. Show in folder. Extract to that folder. Let's kick that on. Oh, Unity, lovely. We like Unity. So essentially, I'm actually thanks for that, John, because that has given me a real happy feeling. I've paid a fairly decent price for a really good card. So I'm happy with that. That makes me a happy man. I don't want Steam VR, fuck off. Where's it gone? It's gone away. Vic, I've fallen. Sometimes it crashes. Well, I think it just did. Let's try opening it again. Let's just kick those into gear. We are done. We have everything we need. Okay. My Twitch has gone green. I've got no audio. I'm still here. The keyboard for the other computer's on the floor. Just nip into my channel. Make sure it's working. No, I'm still broadcasting. F5 it, mate. It's actually been a remark. This is one thing I've noticed the last few weeks since I reinstalled, is that everything is actually running really well. I haven't dropped any frames in Twitch at all since I did all this upgrade stuff. Oh dear me. Right, okay. I'm not going to put that window on, but what I will do is I'll move that out of the way for a second. That over there as well. I need my stream key, so you won't be able to see that. That's good. So my username is what everyone calls me. That's that. Okay, so that I think is connected. Okay, it doesn't seem to be recognising my authorization code. Let's go on the dashboard. No, that is the right key. I'm not sure why it's not allowing me to do that there. Improperly formatted auth. So username used to connect to Twitch, which is Selezen, we know that. Channel used to connect to Twitch. Username is it case sensitive? Let's do that. And then let's try that. Can't say big case sensitive. It's saying I'm logged in, then it says improperly formatted auth, and then it says it's fine. So is that in? Should be logged in. Or the user, it's saying I've got the right username. It's saying I've got 4 viewers. But then it's saying I'm not logged in. I don't get that. That doesn't make any sense. So what's OAuth? Oh, it's never easy, is it? Hey! Hey Bifford, how you doing? I'm glad you made it in. It's a bit late for you, mate. I'll save. Right. So, somebody type something into chat then. There we go. See, Garzini said the same thing, that he forgot it was Monday. It's a bit bizarre. Okay, so that's logged in. Yes, darling, it did. It did indeed. If you want it, mate, I'll send it to you. I'm not going to be doing anything else with it, I don't think. So you're welcome to it if you want it, dude. Actually, at this point, I've turned the other one off. I actually have two egg trackers now because, ironically, I bought the wireless one a week before I decided to buy this. As I was saying, yeah, the whole purchasing the Oculus thing, irritatingly enough, Friday I was sitting around talking to the wife. We were doing a bit of shopping. I was looking at stuff on Argos, and I got to Argos's front page, and there it says, there it was listed, the Oculus Rift, because obviously it seems to have popped that up on. I was looking at Oculus Rift stuff because of Malik, and it popped up, and I thought, ooh, Argos sells Oculus Rift. I didn't know this, and yeah, it was in that case, dude, I will send you my head tracker. I have no issue with that. I'll send you the box. I'm not going to send you the cable for it because the cable came separately. I'm assuming you have some kind of micro USB cable that you could repurpose for it. If not, you can buy one for a fiver. But I'll send that to you. That's not a problem. Let me try and remember to get it done because you know what I'm like at posting shit. But I'll try and do it as soon as I can. Get it out to you. Alright, back to the instructions. You're not getting the wireless one. Fuck off. Launch Steam VR. Do I have to do it in Steam VR? Or can I not do it in thingy? Set the chat to a controller. Bottom you see a drop down that says world. So that's left or right controller. So I'll do that on left controller. He's always trying his best, isn't he, Garzini? Cheeky enough to say, "Oh, send me your head tracker." God, it's always want with that guy. Open VR Twitch chat without Steam VR. Okay, right. Shall we have a look then? I'm going to minimise that for now. I'm going to minimise that. Double check that everything's working, which it is. So Bifford's going to miss the actual use of the thing, of the Oculus now, because he's buggered off. Right, I'm going to pop this thing on, and then we'll have a look and see where we are. I appear to be underground. Interesting. There we go. That's a bit weird. Because he's giggling away to himself. God knows why. Is it how I look on the thing, or is it just because of what thing he's saying? No, I can't get that to work. That doesn't seem to want to jump in there at all. Okay. Alright, I'm going to do what the screen's telling me to do, which is set up Steam VR. Thingy? Yeah, well, I can't remember your name. Is that actually in here? Ooh. Ooh. There we go. Nope, that's a mouse. is all fun and games, isn't it? Headset off. What do you mean headset off? Just to give you an idea what it is I'm actually doing. Oh my god. No, I deliberately didn't show you that because that would just be silly. Ugh. Well, that's given us actually something to look at then. Nope, that's the thing you want. That's the one I want. So the Steam VR Home seems to be on, at least. Connected and tracking, sensors are working. It's saying it's unresponsive. That's on there. Oh, well, what would actually help? Oculus Windows up. well be that the problem. I've actually started Steam. Ooh. So I'm going to assume that Steam VR does need some kind of Steam client operating before it'll do what it's meant to actually do. That would make sense to me. Because so far all I've done is I've just started up the Steam client, I've started up the Oculus client and just played whatever's in there, and then started up Elite Dangerous and played that for a bit. So it's all pretty good. Just trying to get the hang of how everything actually works. Doing everything at the same time, getting everything to actually play properly. It's a learning journey and you're coming along with me on it for some godforsaken reason. Bunch of nutters. Just trying to work out how I can actually broadcast this to you. Don't need that, so that's Steam running at least. Games. Right, so Steam is now running. We're in VR. Start Steam VR. I think we're actually already running. That means it's running. Right, so Steam VR is on. Steam is on. Twitch chat overlay. Not entirely sure it's doing anything actually useful at this point. There's an internet window. In your VR game, perform a game capture like any other game and put it into your Twitch broadcast software. Down to none. go down. I thought it'd be higher up than this. You guys can't see anything yet, that's the thing. I'm sitting on here pissing about, you guys aren't watching anything at all. Wearing an Oculus with the glasses is not great. I'll tell you that now. Okay, so I'm in the VR. So let's get rid of that window capture and that window capture. Add game capture. Okay. Capture specific window. Oculus. Cover the sensor. Open that up again. Yeah, but I put the Oculus actually on the floor. Well, one of the things actually on their website says that you can wear glasses with it as long as you follow a particular protocol. But yeah, I would agree, it's not their fault if you break them. But the only problem is, if I don't wear my glasses with the Oculus, I can't fucking see anything. So what do I do? I've got blurry stuff. So my issue is, I've now got Steam VR running. I can do Steam VR actually in the thing, but I can't pipe it over to chat. I can't pipe it over to OBS. Let's try a display capture, see if I can specify which display. Display capture. Just give me the one. Well, this is the thing. I always thought the Oculus Rift did actually have a focal setting, but I can't find one on this one at all. You've got an ocular separation. I'm just wondering if that might be the thing I need to try and play with. So I'm just cleaning all the gunk off my glasses now. Put that back down for a bit. That's right, yeah, that's exactly what it is. Ocular separation is what it has. It doesn't have focal distance. The DK1 did have one, but this doesn't. Which is interesting. Yeah, so what do I do then, in terms of having to be able to see? I know! Stop telling me the same stuff! I've got is I can't grab the window from Steam VR, so that's a bit of shit. Okay, fuck it. Close that. I'm not fussed about that. Let's just use the Oculus app. Let's see what that does. So we've got everything online with the settings. General. We're on there. Library. I'm going to close Steam. Close that Steam VR thing. Close that. Close Steam. That shouldn't be playing. No, the fan's on. It might just be the fan you're hearing. It's bloody warm in here today, so. Right, okay. So, shall we have a look at something interesting then? I'll work on Steam VR later on. Shall we have a look at something else rather than just sitting here and faffing around? Now, somebody mentioned this earlier and I quite like the sound of having another go at this, so I'm going to have another go at this. Yeah, but I can't move the window now. I can't make it do anything. Currently controlling it with the mouse, which is not what I want to be doing. Let's try that again. Bullet train. I'll use the computer to see if it's actually doing anything.
Agent, this is Command. This train is about to arrive at the incident site. Before we get there, we'll need to go over your new teleportation ability. Hold down the teleport button to boot up, and notice when you hold the button to teleport, the world also slows down. Try it one more time by teleporting to the doors. Alright, that's how you teleport. You see that weapon in the next car? Teleport. Grab those guns. If a weapon is highly... Now try to shoot the targets as they appear. Nice shot. Well placed. Teleport ahead to grab a better weapon. The enemy has found you. Take him out. We are now pulling into the rail station. Be alert. The enemy will be waiting for you. Take them out as you see fit. Good luck, Agent.
Entering Sim 1 station. Please exit the train in an orderly fashion. Have a nice day.
Freeze!
Agent, grab and throw the bullets. Nice shot.
Oh no! Ah! Moving into position.
picking up a massive energy surge in the area. Use caution. Agent, Grab a rocket and aim it back. Simulation complete. Well done, Agent.
So that was Build the Train. I have not had any nausea with it at all. The only time I managed to get a little bit of nausea was when I was running something called... Oh, it was one of the demo things. Honestly, I can't remember what it was called now, but it was one of the demo things that was on it, and it was essentially just... you're looking at various parts of the world, and because of the graphics card, and the graphics card not being overly great at the time, there was a lag between me turning my head and detail actually being drawn. Now it's because it was actually still drawing into the memory, and what was happening there was once it had finished loading everything in, I could turn my head around and it was fine. But it took so long to load everything into the graphics memory, it just had this lag. So when you're actually trying to do something with it, it was you're turning your head and then about a millisecond or a half a second later it was catching up, and that made me feel quite ill. But everything else I've looked at has been fine. Everything else is good. Good night to you, Daddy Hoggy. Thanks for popping in, John. It's been really good to kind of see you and see what's going on. I've just realised I'm actually streaming and I'm not on the right group. Hang on. Let me just go to my dashboard. That's the wrong keyboard, as usual. Bonus. What do we do? Close. VR player. I'll just go VR player room for now. That sounds like a decent place to be. I'll go back to my Switch channel so I can see what's going on. So, just kind of crashed out a little bit there, I think. Move that out of the way. Close that window. There we go. To be honest, it's not my sort of game either, Bifford. I'm not a big one for FPSs and that kind of stuff. But as a test, as something to just get used to how the VR works and how the Oculus works and how well it plays, and I must admit that was a hell of a lot better than it was with the other graphics card. It does well, and I must admit, even though I'm not a big fan of that kind of in-your-face kind of game, it's a demo, and it's just a bit of fun just to understand how using guns and stuff works, and how kind of first-person shooters will look, and how the VR environment works, and I like it. And to be honest, it's beautiful. Just to be in there is beautiful. Well, this is the thing, Bifford. Obviously, you've missed the sort of main kind of stream conversation tonight. Is that I have upgraded my graphics card. I did not have a choice, as I said a little while ago. One of the demos, the rendering of a city when you're standing on a balcony, was giving me a little bit of motion sickness. So basically, what I was trying to do, I tried to benchmark it and see what was going on. And essentially, it was not handling it well. And if I wanted to use my investment, I would have to do another investment and upgrade the graphics card. So I now have a GTX 1060 that I cannot afford. But yeah, so that has improved things tenfold. I mean, when I played that demo on Saturday night, it was slow and it was jerky. It was still lovely, but it was slow and it was jerky. But that was smooth as a nut. That was gorgeous. So now my machine is fully compatible with the Oculus Rift, which I'm happy about, and I'm quite happy to say that although I'm now a little bit in the hole financially, at least I'll be destitute and starving and on the streets with a fucking awesome computer. But yeah, so that's one of the demos. Not sure what other demos there are. The problem I've got is I've given my old card to my son because he needs it more than I do. I'll see if he'll give me the money for it. Unlikely. But it's fun. I just like it. These little bits and pieces that are going on. Tutorials. Is it Dream Deck demo? That was the one that made me feel sick. Tutorial, that's why I can't see it. Let me load that up and see if it loads.
Welcome to Oculus Stream Deck.
Yes, when I ran this the other day, it was jerky. I mean, this was loading in the side screens. Essentially, as I was turning my head, it would load the panel as I was going round. But this is now, it's absolutely rock solid, smooth and lovely. I mean, it's just, I can't get across how immersive this is. It's just, I actually feel like I'm sitting here. It is really, really good. I mean, I knew it was great when I saw the DK1. But I mean, this jerked, you would not believe how much this was jerky. sake, because this was all loading in still as I was doing everything. Just hit my microphone, haven't I? And that is now smooth as a nut. I mean, I'm not feeling sick at all doing that. I mean, that is gorgeous. It's just so reactive as well. It actually feels natural when you're inside it. It's just great. This is awesome. I like this one. Dust floating through the air. Nice feeling. Dude, just spam it. How cool is that? That's fucking amazing. So yeah, it's just I don't know. I just think it's lovely. I just think it's really, really nice. If you love a bit of fun, this is lovely. I mean, if you just want to piss about and stuff, then this is what you really want. If you want relaxation and fun. We just pop that in. Game capture. Specific window. Oculus medium. Okay. Are we in? Good night, Garzini. Thank you for nipping by tonight. It's been awesome seeing you. Take care of yourself. I hope you've enjoyed yourself, basically. Okay, so if let's do it the old-fashioned way. So remove that. It's a bit odd trying to work out how to do this in OBS. It's just a bit picky what it does, really. Let's grab Oculus Medium. Okay, go out to there. Okay, I'll see you shortly then. I'm just going to do this one last thing anyway, and then I'm going to call it a night myself, to be honest. Just wanted to show everybody this, because I think it's quite lovely. But yeah, so, what have we got? Just going to quickly reset things. That's better. Then go back a little bit, so that the thing can pick up your thing. I'll grab that, move it out of the way, and then I'll do that. So this is actually really quite a lot of fun. I do enjoy it. It's just something you can play about with. So if let's do a Bob Ross. Just fill in that background. Just paint over that with that little fake outline. Slight brush. The background. Take your time. Doesn't have to be perfect. Get it all nice and beautiful. What's that? It's a big lump of shit. It's alright if you go over the lines. We're not really here for accuracy. Now relax. Have a good time. Have some fun. Have a cup of coffee. Glass of milk. A spliff. A really bad haircut. And there we go. Thank you for watching, guys. It's been a blast. So yeah, there you go. What other tools have we got? We've got swirl. I don't know what that does. Seems like it says it's in. Yeah. I've just been out of the range of the sensor. As I've said before, this room is extremely small. So this is the basement where all the murders happen. Okay, so are we going to fill in the walls? So let's go around the back. Nope, that didn't work. Look at that, I made a house out of clay, out of foam. I want to keep that. Can I save this? Menu, look at that one. Save as. Cool. Mega. So this is like a full 3D creation program essentially in VR, and that's just, I think that's absolutely awesome. The way you can just interact with it and throw it around. I know you're throwing the entire environment around really, but just how versatile and easy it is to use is just stunning. There's a free app, there's a free demo app pretty much for the Oculus Rift, and the way it works, this is pretty cool, and I am really enjoying myself doing it. It's quite relaxing, so I'm gonna save that again, I think. Quick save. Job done. And I'm gonna call it a night there, I think, people. So go to our menu, exit to hold, continue. So, I hope you've enjoyed this kind of blast into the world of the Oculus. I hope you've had a good time. I hope you've had a laugh. Oh, sorry I wasn't particularly interactive in that last bit. I was just getting really quite into what I was doing there. But I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you come back soon. Thanks for watching, and take care.